Hey, how's everybody doing? This will be quick. Somebody asked about spawn spheres, and I myself have not used them. I've tried to make them, and it didn't work for me. Uh, but apparently, there's got to be a J beam for a damn thing to work right. Anyways, I went through ChatGTP and asked it how to do it, and we'll just go through this because I don't think some of it's right. Maybe it might have been at one time. Maybe in a parallel universe, it's right somewhere else. I don't know, but I don't recognize some of the stuff it's talking about just from my time in the world editor. But we'll see. We'll go on through the different steps and see what we can get going here. Damn, I don't even just have a regular map that ain't messed up yet. Well, that's probably good. That's probably good because we don't need a very complicated map. What I'll do is find out where the spawn sphere is now and see what all like little dependencies it's got. What all its little fingers go to. 'Cause something works on something that works on something else, and you know how it goes. There's a lot of things that kind of work together. But I would have thought there would be. I would have thought there'd be something more to it. Let's see, spawn spheres, player drop points. So it's this one here that we're seeing here, and according to that, it is a spawn sphere. Spawn north is the name. In the inspector window, data block spawn sphere maker. It's crazy all these things in here. I never really looked at all this stuff, but yeah, you see spawn sphere maker. So what I'll do is just make another one and copy that one. Let's see if I can get it to spawn over here on that rock. Spawn sphere. So we go create. We go down to, let's see, where's it at? Shoot. Create level. BeamNG. I think it would be one of these. Observer. Player spawn sphere. Alright. We're going to go over there and put it on that rock over there. One that ain't got no collision mesh right now. It will fall through it. Be alright. Or we'll go over this one. These are the orange red looking one is Quixel Mega Scans thing, but it's zoomed up way too big. It's not supposed to be this big. I'm getting shader errors too. I don't know why I'm getting them. I don't know what the hell it's talking about, to be honest. I have never messed with a shader, though I thought about it, but I haven't. Spawn sphere underscore 1. Alright, so it's already got all that stuff in it. Let me look at what the other one's got on it. They got nothing on it. Well, I'm going to take that off too then. Radius 5. I'm clicking on the scene tree. I'm sorry. I got it off the screen to the damn other side over there. You ain't going to see it, are you? No, you're not. So that's the spawn sphere. And it looks like it's just called spawn sphere 1. You can rename it. But we're going to leave it. Now I got to find out what links that into the game. Let's save it. Go into. I think it's going to be Let me see here. Main items level. That's not it. Oh, there's player drop points. Well, it's in here too. The player drop points is in here also. Player drop points class sim group persistence ID parent mission group enabled 1. So I'm thinking if you got a level, that's got to be in there in your level too, in that particular items level.json. And then you got the other one that's the actual place that it's got the information of the coordinates and all that stuff. That'd be in here in this one. And you see we got ours here too, spawn sphere. Now I'm going to just duplicate what they got. So instead of saying underscore parent, what is the difference between these anyway? It's kind of hard to tell because they're not lined up right. But let me. Oh, I see. It ain't got a persistence ID yet. That's what it is. It ain't got one yet. So we'll just slide that to there just so we can easily look at the differences. Aside from its coordinates, auto place on spawn 0, data block spawn marker. See, I don't got that. That ain't in there. Enabled 1. So I don't got that either. You know what? We could just copy this stuff and just homing count 0, indoor weight. Yeah, you got me. I don't know. I'm just trying to get to the coordinates, or like where this is at, so I can kind of compare with those. So, yeah, all that stuff we don't have. See, radius 5, that's where ours, like, kind of picks up at, where theirs is at. And you see it's got that stuff, all that stuff, right? Golly, man. There's a lot of shit. We don't have any of this. Wait a minute. I messed up there. Yeah, I messed up there. So after the coordinate spawn sphere weight 1. See, it's got the spawn class player. Damn it. I'm going to make it just like theirs, because I don't want to take no chance in it not loading. This damn thing's getting on my nerves now. It's starting to move around on me. Why is there a 0 there? I don't know. Let's go back and let's put this stuff in there. It's not in ours. And it's alright, and see what happens. We just don't have that persistence ID. Maybe it'll generate it. I don't know. Let's load and see, or let's reload it and see what we get. Oh, let's save the level and reload it to see if we get an option to spawn there. Now I know there's nothing in the info that's got where, because you know the info's got those. It's got a little screenshot and everything where your spawn location's at. See, we didn't do any of that. I know it don't take a screenshot, so there's something else that goes with it. But see, this level is mostly still on the install path of the game in the zip file. It's not all unpacked, so we're not getting to see everything that's in the levels file. But I know for a fact there's a lot more stuff in the root of the level that we don't have here. So you pick this, it should say, where do you want to spawn? And of course, there's not one here for ours. So that tells me, yeah, there's something else that you got to damn have in there. That tells it that, So let's go to where the game is installed, because I don't think it's in here at all. I don't think it is. I can look, but I don't think so. That's the terrain. That's for the terrain block. That's all decal stuff. I know it ain't a forest brush. So let's go to the install path and find out what we've got going on. This is Small Island, by the way, so you have that too. It's not. I don't have anything you don't have installed. Basically, we are using the same thing. Content levels, Small Island. Levels, Small Island. Alright, see. Main level.lua. Map.json. Main decals. Let's see what all we got in here besides the prefabs. Spawn sphere. There's a JPEG form. Info.json. Spawn points. That's what I was talking about. If you ain't got a spawn point in there, it ain't gonna load shit. Don't matter how many of them balls you make, it ain't gonna put it in the game. So let's copy this info and put it in the user folder so we can change it. We won't change it there. We change it in the user folder. This is the stuff that you do to the level. That's their stuff. This is your stuff. You want to change something from theirs, you do it and put it in here. So we're going to make another one of these. I don't remember what it was called now. Object name. Well, I guess that is that same thing. And then a picture. I don't have a picture. We'll just reuse theirs, but you could put a picture if you wanted to. We don't need to do that. Not to test this anyway. Now we just got to save it and try it again. Should be in there this time. Should. Alright, reload. If it's not in there, then I can say I don't know. That what I thought would work did not work. But, I had a complete confidence that it would work. I had no doubt in my mind. Well, it worked. We fell right through that there thing where we put our little ball at. So that would be what I say to do it. To do it. That'd be how you do it. It worked alright, I reckon. Hope it helps. I am signing off for the night. It's been one of them nights. One of them days, This is one ugly ass model, ain't it? I got it from Sketchfab. I didn't make it. I just downloaded it and thought, well, it kind of looks like a football field right there, and that's what I was testing the football field with. These were actually from the Sketchfab too. This was like somebody's personal thing they made. And this crap with this reflection has to do with the alpha. It has to do with the alpha and the fact the sky is also an alpha. It's an alpha ball. It's a ball that's alpha, and the water's alpha. It doesn't like that. Don't like each other. You got to kind of compromise and get rid of either the fog or get rid of something. Not that this got anything to do with the damn spawn ball. But in case somebody noticed, yeah, that's not supposed to look like that. We can turn off the sky ball, but we got to change that to be wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Let's see here. I think. Give me a minute. It's not this thing it's the damn sky that's causing the issue. I think. Go into material editor and tell the sky to be Z-Right. Alright. Z-Right is a thing. And what it does is I guess, writes to what it's got to do with the damn depth of where stuff's at. Problem with doing it this way and having a sky for also having transparencies is they don't work well with one another. It'd be fine if the fog did not do like that. It just cuts right off there, so that's why I'm like, yeah, you just take the fog off and it'd look better. And and then of course this is where your creativity comes in. This is where you got to kind of say, well, I got to cover that up. That's the horizon back there. I don't know why the horizon does like that. I mean, if you get far enough away from the game permit, you'll see what I mean. It's like this weird. I guess it's just like the way a cube map would fold or something. I don't know. I wish it didn't have that shit and it was just like normal looking, but it makes for some interesting challenges, I guess. The way I deal with them, I where's my scene tree at? I can't see if we need what's selected here. So the way I deal with it, I say you go here, and you be this big. God damn it! You can't get too far away. It won't let you do anything. Oh, that's as big as that's gonna get. Yeah, and I think we can make it go bigger than that by manually typing it. Yeah. So that covers that up. Uh, and remember, you can't click on stuff really big if it's far away unless you're at a certain distance. So if you try and you like, damn, why can't I click on shit? You gotta get closer to it. That's all it is. I still can't select it yet. There we go. Still a pain in the ass. I wish they'd redo something with these arrows, man. They suck trying to grab the arrow that's behind. When you need to get to the one that's behind, what do you got to do? Well, you got to go all the way around and click on that one back there. But you have a better chance of selecting that thing. Oh, I'll tell you what, a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest has better odds of success than you trying to grab that arrow that's in the back there. That's the way I would put it. It's possible, but man, it's damn near impossible. They should have did just like Blender where you can pick something and once you got it selected, press either X, Y, or Z, and then press the corresponding key for either move, rotate, or scale, so it'll only go like, better placement. This is crazy how they got their damn thing set up, man. It's like they love working, I guess. They love doing extra stuff. Some people just don't bother, I guess. I try not to do all that extra stuff. It just makes sense to me if you could also lock the things. So when you select it, you can't accidentally unselect it. You ever try to select something, you got a lot of alpha on the screen, you can never damn grab the damn thing because there's so much stuff in the way that's hidden that you're selecting. It's hard to do it. Yeah, I don't even know how I got talking about this. I think, yeah, well, at least I didn't get to talking about it during the damn, during the part that mattered. This don't matter. And see, this is a water block. That's not a ocean. But what we're seeing there is the outline of the spawn ball up there. I thought. I like water blocks more than the other things as far as the rivers or the water plane. I ain't crazy about the water plane. But yeah, I don't know what the deal is with it, man. That's just it's got to do with my sky and the way the alpha is in this game. There's probably a way to do it where it doesn't do that, but I don't know what it is. So really, what you come down to is like, well, I just either don't use fog or I don't put water in a scene that's got the sky in it. So we're seeing through the you have to see through the spawn sphere in order to use the game clouds too. If you don't have it opaque enough, you're not going to see the clouds, and it's just going to look like a static cube map. But you want it to look more realistic, you need to have it so that you can see multiple layers. Problem is you start getting all these different alphas in front of one another, and then that makes an issue. But if they see this here, why can't y'all just cut that shit out back there? Why can't it be flat across? Well, there's got to be a hump there, and a hump there, and a hump on the other side. Just make it flat. Make it flat. I know none of them use cube maps anymore. I don't use them either. This is a ball. The balls work great. As long as you didn't got water around it. Or sometimes particles with the ball have problems with the particle. I mean, that ain't having the problem that I'm talking about, but the problem is when you, let's see if I can make it happen. When you use a Z-Write, I believe. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where'd my material go? Man, everything's missing. Oh, it is Z-Write. Turn off Z-Write. Oh, it's still working. I don't know then, man. I had made a particle and it wouldn't work with both of them. But anyway, I'm getting the hell off of here, man. I know y'all, nobody cares about this stuff. But y'all have a good one. We'll catch you in the next one. I gotta get to work now and do some more stuff with that tornado and that human dummy. The human dummy will be next. It's gonna be a while before I get that tornado done. But this got to be perfect, man. It's got to be a lot better than what I've done in the past. But the human dummy's next. I made a lot of progress with that. It's not complete. It is more done than it was. But this was the experimental. Where the hell is it at? Oh man, I don't see it. It says it's right there, but oh, it fell. Put zero gravity. I guess I didn't have it anchored. I still don't see it. Oh man. See, if you don't stick with something, mess with something in a while, you forget what you're doing. And that's apparently what I did. Not sure. There it is. Damn. So without looking at that, that's obviously not blended. But the other side is, it's a piece of skin kind of like in front of the other thing. What it's supposed to do is when you talk, it's supposed to stretch like skin so that the other parts can move and not look like a damn one of those dummies that got the mouth cut out of it, you know, where it looks obvious. And these balls are big, you can't really grab them easily. And you can't be very selective is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's what those little skin tabs are going to do. But that's going to be on the final thing. I'm still working on it. It's getting there though. So if we go inside, you'll see some of the layers. And I've showed you. Oh yeah, this was supposed to be. Yeah, that did not do well. That was the first attempt at making intestines. Yeah, that didn't do too good. There's still a lot of stuff missing. Jaw. But I haven't worked out the jaw. I haven't worked out the movement yet for what's in front of the jaw. So you got 3 layers there. Well, you got the skull, and you got the fleshy stuff, the muscle looking stuff, and then you got the bone under it. So it's 3 different layers of things that all are under one another. And right now the mouth is not, well, I mean, I know I see it's moving, but that's only because it's got a damn animated texture on it. It's I ain't actually doing anything, but the jaw is. And I just got to cut out and attach I got to cut this stuff out. And like you saw the other piece of skin, they got to be cut out, and it's got to attach to the jaw. So when the jaw opens, those open too, but have it not look like crap right there. Or I won't do it. If I can get it to look right, I won't do it. Yeah, this was an animated texture. I'm not even sure what I tried a few different things with the try to make it look like somebody talking or chewing gum or something. I figured what would be a movement that people could say like, "Oh, that looks kind of natural." I think that was kind of like chewing gum, but it didn't really. If you saw somebody doing that in public, you'd probably wonder what drug they're on. Or you'd probably wonder what's wrong with them. So that's why I'm like, no, I don't think we will use that. But the idea is there. If I want to do it, it's the same way the eyes are done. I can do something else with it. But I ain't really planning on that. That ain't really my concern. I think there went something flew out of there. I wonder why the physics gets so much damn stronger when you got slow motion on. Got to scroll them down. Damn, look at that thing. It's like one of them bodies that burn. That's all that's left is just the meat and teeth. I don't know why when you reset with Shift R, why it doesn't also reset the model so that you can keep these things attached and it still reset it. I don't know. It don't do it. If I hit Shift R, it just each time it comes back, it's just got more and more damage. I don't think the meat, that's the brain, I think. I don't think the muscle does very much right now. I mean, it's not like it's going to act like real muscle anyway, but what I'm trying to say is I don't think I got it where it can break really much or do much but bend. And see, that's what's wrong with me there. My mind just keeps moving like that all the time. It's all over the place. I don't know. If anybody wants this thing now, I don't care if they can have it if they want it now, but I don't think anybody wants it at this point, so I ain't bothered making it. I ain't bothered to release it yet. But it's gonna be on a dummy in a car. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be in a car, and it's gonna be on a dummy. That's gonna be me. Now, if you're still here, you're just bored as shit, because I know I'm not talking about anything important now. That's fine. I'm not quite ready to get off of here yet. Because I know once I turn it off, I won't be back till tomorrow. Yeah, they say the same matter does not like to occupy the same space. What's that? Break in the space-time continuum. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's funny seeing it glitch like that. These nodes have no tolerance for one another. They just repel. I mean, they have no love for each other at all. That's just what they want to do. They want to push apart unless they get stuck together. And they're still not happy. You see them both still trying to get away from one another. You want to make a big explosion in the game, take a bunch of things like this and put them all together, and then put a car nearby. It'll blow up, and it'll probably blow up anything around it. So I got zero gravity on, so I can just spawn a car in here. Where'd the heads go? Oh, that's some crazy shit, isn't it? Oh, it won't let me unpause it. It's locking up on me now. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted. Oh, it didn't lock up. It just got unstable. Too much mathematics going on. Too much mathematics. But yeah, look at the car. They tore that thing to hell and back, didn't it? Let's take away some of them heads, man. That's too many. Too many. damn, that one's just broke down a little nothing. You know, I got that magnet figured out, you know, and I know how to make it move around now. It'd be cool to make the magnet like a black hole strength, but make a weapon so you shoot it across the screen, and as it gets close to the other cars, or in whatever range you set it to, actually start to um, pull on them. Oh man, it'd mess them up good. I was thinking about trying to do that next time I get around to it. Physics in this thing, you can do so much with it. But you gotta experiment to do cool stuff. It's not like people are out doing the stuff every day or nothing. You gotta kind of experiment a bit yourself and say, oh man, no one's tried this. Let me try that. Well, I thought it caused a big explosion. I guess it didn't. Yeah, that's kind of lackluster, ain't it? Must be the magic number there.